Okay, today I am going to teach you the second and higher order linear differential equation. Okay, the general form of the second and higher order linear differential equation is denoted by f of d into y is equal to phi of x. Okay, what is f of d? F of d is called as polynomial operator. And what is y? Y is dependent variable. And phi of x is the function of x, means function of the independent variable. Okay. For example, I will take third order linear differential equation. Okay. d cube y by dx cube plus 6 d square y by dx square plus 11 dy by dx plus 6y is equal to e power minus 2x. What is the order? Order is 3. Okay. And what is the degree here? Degree of the each derivative is 1. That means linear, third order linear differential equation. And by using the differential operators d square, d cube, etc. What is d? d is d by dx. d square by dx square. d cube by dx cube. If it is d power 4, d cube by dx power 4, etc. Means we have to differentiate 4 times. Okay. By using the differential operators, the third order differential equation can be as d cube y 6d square y plus 11d y plus 6y is equal to e power minus 2x. Okay. By taking y common, we can write it as d cube plus 6d square plus 11d plus 6 into y is equal to e power minus 2x. Here, polynomial operator is d cubed plus 6d square plus 11d plus 6x. Okay. Here f of d is d cube plus 6d square plus 11d plus 6 and phi of x is e power minus 2x. Okay. And by using this differential equation, we can write the auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation? Just very simple. Auxiliary equation means supporting equation. It support to find the solution of the given differential equation. Okay. How do you find the auxiliary equation? See, replace d, capital D, by m in polynomial operator f of d and equating to the 0. Okay, I will take same polynomial operator. See, d cube plus 6d square plus 11d plus 6 is your f of d. Replace d by m, then we get m cube plus 6m square plus 11m plus 6 is equal to 0. This is your auxiliary equation of this differential equation. Okay. Next, after finding the auxiliary equation, now come to the general solution. What is general solution or complete solution? Okay. Actually, general solution or complete solution consists of two parts. First one is complementary function CF. Second one is particular integral PI. CF and PI. Okay. And general solution or complete solution is also denoted by y, dependent variable, is equal to yc, means complementary function, c, complementary function, yp, particular integral. We can write the general solution in this form or in this form. Okay. How do you find the complementary function? You know how to find the auxiliary equation? By using the calculator. Find the roots. I will explain how to find the roots of the equation using calculator afterwards. Okay. Actually, complementary function depends on the roots of the auxiliary equation. Find the roots. Depending on the roots, you can write the complementary function. Next, how do you find the PI? PI is particular integral, that is by using RHS function phi of x and f of d. Divide f of phi of x by polynomial operator. Depending on this function, we can find the particular integral. Then add CF and PI, that gives the general solution or complete solution. Okay. Next, we have two types of differential equations. First one is homogeneous and the second one is non-homogeneous differential equation. You know how to write the general form of the differential equation? F of d into y is equal to phi of x. If this phi of x is 0, RHS is 0, then that differential equation is called as a homogeneous linear differential equation, HLDE in the short form. If phi of x is not equal to 0, then the differential equation is called as non-homogeneous linear differential equation. See, above given differential equation is non-homogeneous because RHS is not equal to 0. Okay, say for example, you can write differential equation in this form also. See, y double dash plus 3y dash plus 2y is equal to 0. See, RHS is 0, homogeneous, and y triple dash plus 3y double dash plus 3y dash minus 1y is equal to sin x. RHS is sin x, phi of x is sin x, non-homogeneous. Okay, homogeneous means RHS is 0, non-homogeneous RHS is not equal to 0, that is other than 0. Okay, next term, very important note. See, you know how to find the particular integral. Particular integral is phi of x by f of d. If pi of a homogeneous linear differential equation, okay, pi of homogeneous, very important. Actually, homogeneous differential equation means phi of x is 0. Okay, phi of x is 0. And how do you find the particular integral? Particular integral is, say, phi of x divided by f of d. If phi of x is 0, pi is 0. If phi of x is non-zero, in that case only we can find the particular integral. Okay, see, if it is homogeneous, see, homogeneous, pi is always 0 because phi of x is 0. Very important. RHS term is 0. Then pi is automatically it becomes 0. Therefore, general solution is only complementary function. No need to find the particular integral in homogeneous. Okay. Next term. The given differential equation is a non-homogeneous, and in this case we have to find both complementary function and particular integral. Okay. First, I will explain how to find the complementary function. Before that, you should know how to find the roots using the calculator. Okay, you should know how to find the roots using calculator. Actually, there are two types of calculator, 991 MS and 991 ES or 991 ES plus. Okay, now I will explain how to find the roots using 991 MS. See, in 991 MS, press the mode button 3 times. Then we get equation, vector and matrix. Okay, we are going to solve equation. Select equation, that is number 1, equation. After that, you will get unknowns. You will get 2 unknowns or 3 unknowns. But here we have only one unknown, m. Not 2 or more. We have only one unknown, m. Okay. To find the roots, you know, in a 991 MS, there is a button like this, center button, white color. Okay. Press that button, right side of that button, right side arrow mark. Okay. See, press right arrow mark in the replay button. That button is called as replay button. Okay. Press right side like this. Then you will get degree. Okay. You will get either degree 2 or 3. Use degree 2 to solve quadratic equation. Use degree 3 to solve cubic equation. Okay. This is about 991 MS. Now come to 991 ES. See, press mode button 1 time. You will get 8 options. Okay, 5th option is equation. Okay, after that, you will get 4 options. First 2 options for unknowns, 2 unknowns and 3 unknowns. Next 2 options, that is button 3 and 4 for quadratic and cubic equation. Select 3 to solve quadratic equation. Select 4 to solve cubic equation. Okay, now I'll explain some problems, how to find roots of the equation by using calculator. Suppose our auxiliary equation is m square minus 10m plus 25 is equal to 0. Okay, using calculator. If you use either, you can use 991 ms or 991 es. Use the above procedure. For this equation, roots are 5 and 5. Okay, very important, 5 and 5. But calculator shows the repeated root only one time. 5, it shows 5 one time, not 2 times. If we press the equal button, it shows a value. That means coefficient of m square value. You have to take very important here. You have to take see 5 2 times, not 5 and 1. 5 2 times. Next, come to the second equation. M cube minus m 3m square plus 3m minus 1 is equal to 0. If you use the calculator, see, if you substitute the coefficients here in the calculator, it shows only one root, that is 1. See, degree is 3 means we should get 3 roots. This root repeats 3 times. Got it? In the above example, degree of the differential equation is 2. You should get 2 roots. Take 5 2 times. Here, 1 3 times. Got it? Next, come to the third one. M cube minus 7m square plus 16m minus 12 is equal to 0. What is the degree here? 3. That means we should get 3 roots. Use calculator. But calculator shows only 3 and 2. 3 and 2, only different roots. That means the next root is second root to repeat one more time because we required 3 roots. Okay, that means 3, 2, 2 are the roots. Next, come to the fourth one. M cube minus 6m square plus 11m minus 6 is equal to 0. Use calculator. It shows 1, 2, 3. Here, different roots. Here, roots are real and different. Degree is 3. We get 3 roots. Okay. Next, come to here. M cube minus 18m square plus 81m is equal to 0. No constant term. See, we have m cube 18m minus 18m square plus 81m. Here constant term is 0. That means no constant term means 0 is the one root. Very simple. No constant term in the equation means 0 is the one root. Suppose equation is like this. Just m cube minus 18m square is equal to 0. See, last term m square, that means 0 repeats 2 times. 0 repeat 2 times. Take m square common, then find the remaining one root. Okay, like that. Now in this equation, m is equal to roots are 0, 9, 9. See, m cube minus 18m square plus 81m is equal to 0. Use the calculator, but calculator shows only 0 and 9. 0 and 9. Okay, that means second root to repeat one more time. Very important. Second root repeat one more because degree of the equation is 3. Next, come to this example. Very important. Particularly for those who are using 991 ms. Okay. See, m square plus m plus 1 is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation. That means we required how many roots? 2 roots. By using the 991 es or 991 es plus, we can find the imaginary roots directly. You will get minus 1 by 2 plus or minus root 3 by 2i. Okay. Here real part is minus 1 by 2. Imaginary part is root 3 by 2. But in 991 ms, it shows only real part. But you should observe the right top corner of the calculator also while using 991 ms. It shows only minus 1 by 2 or minus 0.5. Minus 0.5. Okay. And if in the right corner, if it shows arrow mark, that means roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. Okay. How do you find the imaginary part? just go to the shift button, okay, and then equal. That shows imaginary part also. Okay, 0.8660. First it shows minus 0.5, next 0.8660. Okay, in 991, only in the 991 MS. But in 991 ES or ES plus, directly it shows imaginary roots. Okay, those who are using 991 MS particularly, you have to take care while finding the imaginary roots. If you get arrow mark in the right corner, top corner, the roots are imaginary. How do you find the imaginary part? By using shift button and equal button. Okay, in the next class I will explain how to find the roots of, how to solve homogeneous and non-homogeneous differential equation. Okay.